Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Art. Today we're going to be covering the third level of the Master System port of the game, and as you can see the terrain is disappearing, signaling that this big ship here is the boss. Now this big ship here is a typical thing to see throughout the whole R-Type series, because in the third stage of almost every R-Type game, there has always been a big giant ship or a variant of this kind, which can be different in most R-Type games. For example, in R-Type Delta, rather than fighting a big giant ship, you will fight a giant robot instead. One other typical thing you'd see throughout the R-Type series is that some of these big ships tend to have big giant lasers or flamethrowers jutting out of them. For example, the very first part here, you had a big giant laser which is now reduced to some broken teeth. That ship could really use some toothpaste or need a dentist to take all that teeth out quite painfully. The main object of these levels is pretty simple. You basically vandalize the Bido Empire's ship. This is made a little bit more difficult because I got the red power, meaning I can't vandalize it quite as efficiently. The main trait you'd see in this stage in particular is flamethrowers, as viewed to my right, turrets that constantly fire, which don't exactly aim at you. They're pointed at specific points and they just shoot endlessly until you destroy them, obviously. Laser shooters at times, like the cargo ship that just came off, and just turrets lined up around the ship. Sometimes there'd be little robots that are dropped off to ambush us, but that's mainly in later R-Type games, especially Final. One thing to note here is that you should keep your force module to the front of you, chiefly because of that power armor, because this area is a bit tight, so the power armor is a little more awkward to dodge. In the arcade version, the power armor actually comes from the back, meaning that it won't hit you from the front, meaning you can just take out those turrets behind you more efficiently. Now, the best way of dealing with this boss is basically to get rid of these turrets here, so that you're not unlucky enough to get hit by any of their bullets, because when you're going down to the boss, you're likely to get hit by a bullet if you don't take out the turrets first, either by dumb luck, or either by not paying attention, or the sprite flickering will get you. Well, this death seems a bit more dramatic than the Commander arcade death, don't you think? Well, that was stage 3 of R-Type, guys. Thank you, and see you in the next episode.